Okay, cool. Let's just launch. Oh shoot! Let's just launch directly into the 64th Donkey Kong game that came out in the United States. There was the 65th that came out in Japan very slightly afterward, but nobody got to play that. Did I? I'm just jumping right into it then, huh? Works for me. So anyway, viewers, welcome back. It's time for more Donald Conk 82. And the last time... Oh, yeah, something we can do with this. And the last time we started our wonderful little series, and in this episode we're going to continue it, because that is what we do with linear content. We begin it, we continue it. And that is the struggle that we all must go through as human beings. Let's become our big man DK. You can only go into that room as Lanky, so I tried going in with DK to see if it was possible, and I'm sure it's probably possible with how glitchy this game is, but I didn't really bother trying much more than once, because what would I ultimately gain from it? Remember, this is how you climb stairs. Oh look, it's the 60, it's the funny number. 609 bananas. The sex number is 609. So, if you were looking forward to Kish being here, she could not make it. She was very tired, and I was not about to push her into doing something she wasn't totally up for. Be kind to your friends, viewers. If they're not ready, just let them take a nap. She's busy playing her damn Daniel Minecraft mod. What have I done? There's something that I feel like we could all enjoy as a species. Everyone go download your damn Daniel Minecraft mod today. Think of all the fun times you can have with it. You can experience the classic meme of cursed Daenerys Targaryen. You can expand Dong with all of your friends, Daniel and Dam. The legendary character, Dam. I forgot where DK's invincibility barrel is. Pretty sure it's next to one of these stores, I swear. I swear, me mum. But not this one, clearly. Like I said, this is the point in the game where I start losing track and interest, so it's going to be very unfamiliar territory from here on out. So streams are going to be less about progress and more about character development. As we develop as people. Alright. As we develop as an entire stream of people, saying, darn it, comic, why aren't you better at this video game? Plus, I don't know, I lose track of myself really easily in Angry Aztec for some reason. Like, just this particular stage, I remember this game being, like, way bigger in my memory, and then this comes along that's actually big. I'm like, wait a minute, I want this. Stop it. Be gone, thought. Now what I meant to do. Oh, my. That was not permanent. Gotcha. Kinda figured it would be there as long as I had coconuts. Or I might have pressed the button and turned it off. This is Diddy's. Why would Diddy's be in here? How the friggity frack am I supposed to hit that as Diddles Kong? I don't know what dat tags is.
Bonus stage.
Sneak around the maze to the checkered flag. Oh yeah, you can't let the, you can't touch the light, I believe. Which is an issue, because I do not recall where the, safe passages are. Or the exit is, for that matter, so, we're gonna have fun here, viewers. I feel like I'm on... Yeah, see? I knew we could do it. Our goal was achieved. We can put anything, we can do anything we put our mind to. I realized I was gonna fully heal me. Excellent. I like full heals. Ah, that's how we're supposed to get it. Wonderful. Beep. We're experiencing the world through brand new eyes. Just slap the alligator's dick. You ever seen an alligator's penis? Because I sure haven't. And I would like to. That's something I feel like I could benefit from as a human being. I feel like that's something we could all benefit from as a human being. Imagine gazing out into the sunset and seeing that. The alligator's penis. It would be a grand event, something we could all enjoy. Alright, I think we're... I don't want to say we're done with this whole hub world area, because, no, I know for a fact there's actually something we still have to do. So let's knock that out, and we can leave this particular hub behind, because I'm getting real sick of seeing it, I am. Nah, it's still gonna be lanky. Because there's bananas atop of these trees. There's so many things to collect. You could play it forever and never chew through all this gum. That's not correct. Shoot. Is it that one over there? It's a bit further away than I was expecting. Oh well. That's what I meant to do, I swear. That one was, oh, for Christ's sake. Try to get fancy with it, and the game very, quickly tells you, hey, no, none of that. No fanciness. Sit there with the rest of your exact same quality meats. You'll get what you're given. I already lost track of where those bananas were. How could I do that? Oh, they're over there, that's why. Lanky is actually the slowest of the Kongs until he gets more ability. It's just his standard walking default, I believe, is the slowest of all the Kongs. Is that fun? Perhaps. No, okay. I'm really gonna stop with that. Just take the long way across. It'll be fine. No one will suffer for it. We got the most MLG strats. See, look, I call this one the whirly gig. So how's everybody doing today? TK64 is a very difficult game for me to commentate over during stream, so I would love for someone to give me a leaping off point. Alright, now I just have to remember where Lanky's specific Rudy Tooty point and shooty is, because every character you just bring their gun here and you can go through their own little obstacle course. It's like, okay, you couldn't think of literally anything else? I mean, you had this big world and this was your idea of, this was your idea of content. We'll just make everyone go through the exact same temple. And this isn't the only case of this in this level. You have another, you have another case of this. Boy. Holy howdy, that balloon is fast. Yeah, there's like another temple thing where you can go through and collect golden bananas, and it's like, okay. I mean, I would have appreciated actual level design, but, you know, I get it, budget. This game was difficult enough to develop as it was. If I had to stick it in one non-humanoid Alright, maybe a different source of discussion. It's a can of worms I am not looking forward to opening. I feel like we could all benefit as a species from never getting the answer to that. How many coins do I have with Lanky? 4, okay. I don't think I have his... No, I wouldn't have his instrument, so I still need to find coins for his... Not only his instrument, but his, What is thingamadoodle? His power. He can handstand. Oh look, it's Big Bug Bash! I don't see, like, you don't have to limit yourself to being a top or a bottom. The fun of it is experiencing both. I am absolutely awful at this, by the way. In case you haven't noticed. But I feel like, you see, the hitbox feels like it might be a little off. That's a chronic problem with DK64 in general, though. See, there's a lingering hitbox there, and it's like, ha. You have competitive Catherine versus competitive Big Bug Bash. Chronic problem with DK64. God. Oh yeah, good point. Coming at this from a perspective that I was clearly not supposed to be coming at this from. Remember, you can get shot, viewers. It's fun. Do it. Don't actually. Oh well. Imagine every time you bought a banana and, like, specifically, like, every time you go and buy one banana from a store, the cashier just pulls a gun out on you and says, alright, you have 30 seconds to evacuate this. And it's like, oh, right. Fortunately, the cashiers seem to be, pretty close to exits usually, so I don't think it would be an issue. More of a... The stores want you to enjoy your time, but it also wants you to not waste all the seating in restaurants, so it's like that we can get more customers. So every time you get your check, you have 30 seconds to get out, lest you get shot. I've talked about the Mother Jirachi a couple times in PAL since then. I think it's funny. The title is called He because it is a meme, and we got Lanky Kong. This is the first time we get to experience He. Also because it's weirdly difficult to think of titles for these streams. When you've been at this as long as I have, coming up with titles that haven't been used yet are, it's becoming increasingly difficult. Because I've used a lot of titles in my 1,000+ videos. I really thought that was gonna work. Oh no! Worked very hard on the thumbnails, but I was not proud of this one at all. I couldn't think about what would actually be funny, so I started doing what I did the Sacred Stone streams, and I just put something on the box art into an anagram generator, and alright. I want to see if there were any other treasures before I committed to getting shot. Yeah, 1.3 thousand videos that I have not reused a title. Even when it would work. Even LP episodes that I unlisted or, well no, I actually no, there are ones that I've deleted that I never ended up reusing the titles with either. I take it very seriously. She makes you pee because it's a diuretic. It is a substance that stimulates the bladder. I believe coffee does the same. I think anything with caffeine tends to make humans pee more. Coffee just really makes me have to shit. To put it bluntly. I cannot drink coffee right before a car ride, or else I'm going to have a very uncomfortable car ride. That's how the bomb squad guys do it. They just come in with like 2 full watermelons and just run right into the bomb. Ah, this ought to be easy. Come to me, my pals. I'll cartwheel into you. What a weird room. You know what alright, this is, I'm gonna start talking about, things I like in games, because that's always what really gives me the best conversations. It's just me talking to myself and you all listen. About the stupid shit in games that I love. And what I love about, like, certain games, like, especially RPGs, where there's, like, really tiny rooms that someone had to have put effort into. Like, a room doesn't just appear when someone makes a game. They have to take time out of their day to make that room. And if there's nothing in that room, it's like, what was the point? I'm like, why did someone choose to... Why did someone choose to make this room that had nothing in it? Like, was it just to throw someone off? Like, I could understand if it was, like, flavor text, if there was, like, someone there, it's like, oh, hey, you found this room. I didn't know you were gonna do that. What? God. I can't set the gamepad down on my lap. And then, like, some RPGs, it's like there's just rooms with nothing in them, and I'm like, why? I get it's realistic, but that was development time. Yeah, if you don't know what a prostate is, it's in your butt. It's what helps men do their thing. Hey, look, blue coins. Blue coins. danksagesmeme.tumblr.com. Which I have no idea why that became a meme of all things. Oh my god, I just got ISIS'd. But there's a lot of little things in video games I really love about that. That's part of the reason I really wish I knew how to code, because it's stuff that I would love to, like, put into an RPG. I have a lot of ideas about what I would do with an RPG, I just have no feasible way to make it besides RPG Maker, and RPG Maker will not give me the, will not give me the graphical style of video game that I want. So I'd have to learn how to code that myself, and I do not know how to code, and I also don't think I'm ever going to learn. That's, I do not have the head for math. Oh my! I feel like that's what most people come to streams for, just the streamers themselves. It's like, anyone can play a video game, but streamers, it's like, you get to talk. It's about them. Now, if I made my own RPG, I'd love to, like, do something on it, but I don't think I ever will. It's a pipe dream of mine. If I ever hit the lottery, I'll commission it. 3 good things about Fire Emblem: it's fun when it's not bullshit. No, I think Fire Emblem is cool, like, it's a good series, it's just I really wish that my intro to it, so to speak, wasn't through blind LPs. It's an awful idea, and I have no idea why I let myself do that. Because that's just stressful. It's not fun. It's like, cool, I have to experience everything, worry about the pace, worry about what other people are gonna say if I mess up. And then I constantly constantly mess up because, hey, look at this, I've never played this video game before. And all we have to show for it is the fun new voices. Give me the fucking funny drink. We get Palmas Walkham. We get Palmer, the Battle Tower Tycoon. Yeah, we don't need to roll and we can handstand. We can get up steep slopes. Including that one in the first level, which vexed kindergarten us for a while. Oh, yeah. Can't take those corners so quickly. We got any other, did not think so. You're not much faster, but it does give you a little extra speed. Sometimes a little extra speed is a little extra all you need. It's, that's comic brand truth bomb right there. Oh. Heal me, you delightful boob. How do I concentrate on the game and the comments? Not easily. No, that's why, like, I usually stream, like, RPGs, because with RPGs it's way easier, but, especially when I'm looking at another screen, because I'm looking at my TV, and it's, more difficult to pay attention that way. So how do I do it? The answer is not well. I do my best, and that's all I can do. And people seem to like it, so I continue. This one actually has a time limit, but they don't tell you. But into the funny one. Oh. Well, darn it. None of us got captured. Why did you do it, Tiny? I love when people are like, ah, why did they put Dixie Kong in? And it's like, who gives a shite about Dixie Kong? I know I've told this story in a stream before, but playing Donkey Kong Country makes me, like the Super Nintendo games, make me physically ill. I can't do it. I start getting legitimately nauseous when I play those games. A triangle? I don't have a triangle. What is this bullshit? If I'm not mistaken, do I have to come in here as Diddy? Yeah, Diddy. Well, nothing to do here, so I guess I'll go right back out and be the correct Kong. Oh, no. Camera is, not ideal for this game sometimes. I mean, it was a 3D platformer. You kind of took what you got back then. Can't think of any, 3D platformer that got it just right. I guess Spyro did. I just really like Spyro. Not so much the second one anymore. Like, the second one used to be my favorite when I was a kid, but I think it was just because it was my first. But, like, playing through it now, I think the first one is probably perfect, and I haven't gone back and played the third one in a while, so I cannot say for sure. Hope they got the funny tongues. If I'm not mistaken, I should not have done that yet. If so, if I hurry... Thank you, funny hitbox. I can... Oh my. Can I hit it from here? I guess I must be able to. Yeah, okay. See, I was thinking too hard about it. Well, I mean like, early 3D platformers, like, Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 1 type stuff. No, this game is wrapped up in so much legal hell that I'm surprised it actually got put up. I'm surprised it actually got put into the Wii U Virtual Console as is. Especially since this game is, like, almost impossible to emulate. I think this game's the closest it's ever been properly done, and even so, I'm gonna have to, like, glitch some of the golden bananas, apparently. Oh, we're almost totally done with Diddy, banana-wise. You only got a couple more? What is that specifically? 4 more. Not even another banana bunch. Here he comes, Banana Slammer. Oh, there they are. Hooray! We got all the funny numbers. Do not hurt me, you're going to make me cry, my friend. It says... knock. What could it mean? Nice hitbox. Like, I get why people like Donkey Kong Country, but I will never be able to beat it. It physically hurts me to play. When you collect 100 bananas, that's all the bananas that Kong has in any particular level. There's 500 bananas per level, and each Kong has 100. You only need 75 to get the banana medal, but if you're going for 100%, you might as well grab all of them anyway. See, I love purple as a color, but purple bananas just sound gross. On the bone meat. Look, my lead speedrunning strategy is the move that makes you, has a bunch of wind up and end lag. I think you can only come in here as, like, there's nothing to do as, Diddy. Yeah, there's just a couple more bananas left. Next. Yeah, 3 out of 5. So I got the one in here, so... One of them's gotta be his blueprint, so there's one other banana, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. It's probably something super simple, too, because there's really not much left I can do as Diddy here. I got all the bananas, so I should be good there. But time to go into here is every other Kong. Yeah, oh. My Smash Bros. Name is Roy. My main, rather, is Roy in every game that he's available. I like Roy, he's my boy. Sure, he's just an inferior Marth, but hey, I'm a fan of the underdog. Wonderful. Ah! Really thought I could... Game? Quickly, Tiny, get breast envy. Got the cool saxophone. think anyone was ever, like, attracted to Tiny. I feel like this is probably the least sexual being in existence. I think Lanky Kong is probably more sexual than Tiny Kong could ever be. And I had to say that out loud. So I know what I'm talking about. We still have to get our gun and everything too, so I think I should just be lanky for right now and see what lies down that path. She's a skeleton jazz. Yeah, there we go. Can only come in there as DK. Is there anything left over here? Was Tiny in other games besides 64? I really thought she was just in 64. There's Chunky's pineapples, so there's really no reason to be here. I guess I can come back as DK. The bananas are blue because they're for Lanky. Exposure to Lanky Kong makes your banana blue. So now I've already lost my bearings and I don't remember specifically what door that was in. That's another issue I kind of have. I lose my bearings with this game really easily. That might just be a me thing. Might also be because I can't get over, like, the mental, Ah, wonderful. I've got, like, a mental stumbling block with this game. That, with the Wii U gamepad, I feel like I'm not controlling it right. Look at me, Jack, I'm fucking invincible. Ah, wonderful. Alright, just fly off, buddy. It is what it is. Thank you, camera. Alright, Alright, I like it. It's cute, it's funny, it's smart, it's kind. And I think I've already killed this one. No, I haven't. The lighting's just weird. Wonderful. Cool, never have to go in there again. So, how am I doing on bananas here, then? 3. I don't think DK has anything to do in there, so... I guess it's time for, Lanky Kong's trial, as it were. What, my, icon? No, it's, Raido Kusunoha. Thank you, camera. Holy crike. Thank you, invisible wall. Wonderful. The perils of early 3D platforming, my friends. What even are camera angles? I don't know. I'm a 3D platformer from the Nintendo 64 era. Raido is definitely not finished. We got us a second Raido game to handle. Just not for a while. Though I don't know. I think I might stick with Raido, honestly. This is a good icon. I like it. Whoa, he goes so fast. "75 blue bananas. Where does he hide all of them?" Given that they seem to have like a banana horde, like they're not eating these. The purpose is like he's clearly putting them in his blue pocket, which means he's got a lint. He's very linty pockets. If someone makes me an Icon, I'll probably put it on when I do Radiant Dawn. Because I'm so bad at art that making these kind of icons is really hard. I commissioned this one in the last one I had, which was 0 from Dragon Guard 3. I spent $7.50 on this in real American dollars, and I'm so happy because I got so much use out of it. Oh. I am like a sniping fool. He's still holding on to it. Sniper! Look at me, I'm that movie that people raised a big stink over in 2015. Cool, I can come in here once Tiny gets her gun, but not any time before that. Tiny's got a gun. Ah! I looked at the comments for 1 second. My Lanky is significantly harder to win with. Got so much wind up on its attacks. Of course, I don't know why I'm not just using this. It's so much easier. Whoop! Whoop! Ah! Sigma, how much you don't? He's gonna bite me, I can already feel it. Come on, buddy. Just get off my desk. See, that's why I don't want you on the desk. You knock shit over. I was still at a very cutscene angle. Didn't know what was going on. The funny monkeys are collecting the bananas because the monkey liked the banana. It's the opposite of the cat that don't like the banana. These monkeys love the banana. But it's looking like that's all I can do here. Just handstand away from your problems. There's so many coins here that I feel like Tiny could really benefit from, but I really probably should have bought the gun before I bought the instrument. So, back into the other area we go. Now, these bananas are clearly laden with preservatives because they have a banana horde. I probably could have just came here as Tiny, huh? In fact, that seems like it's what the game really wanted me to do. They're gonna make fun of me for not. Does Diddy need more coins at this point? What is up here? What is this 2D image that's barely trying to be 3D? Have to do with me. It might be something with Chunky. It feels like it's probably something with Chunky, but we're not gonna worry about Chunky. Probably till next stream, actually. Chunky is one funny monkey, as the cool kids say. Coolest monkey in the jungle. That's my lead speedrunning strat. Go in here because I know there's a tag barrel. Well, Chunky's bananas are green, so we already know they're gel nanas. Which means that the monkeys have some basic idea. Well, we shouldn't grab this yet. We're gonna have to grab them later anyway. These monkeys have some basic idea of the tenets of time travel, so. And that was proven in Donkey Kong Country 5, the journey through time and space. I was heralding your arrival. Hark the herald angels sing. And then they do something else. They shitpost on 4chan. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, lol, you guys can't Triforce? I censored myself. That's not very 4chan of me, as the cool kids say. Haha, take that linger. That was less of a lingering hitbox and more of that was like the Matrix. See, Tiny's cool. I think we can all appreciate Tiny. Oh, you're just gonna kill the pace like that, huh? Jeez, Tiny. It's like you don't even know what a stream is. Wait, there was the tag barrel right here. Why am I being a big, stupid dopey head? Hey, Sigma, come back to get taken off the chair again? Hey, would you look at that? He did exactly that. Here, just look out the window, buddy. That's what you like to do. What, are you gonna stare at me unsatisfied because I gave you exactly what you wanted? That's Sigma. No, because he comes up into my... Okay, you see, Sig, this is... exactly why I don't want you in my room. Literally ever. He just gets on my shelves and knocks shit over, and he does that at 4 in the morning and wakes me up, so I lock him out. Sigma is my cat. One of my 2 cats. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, great, but you missed 32 boxes? See, I feel like I should probably give I need her potion, don't I? Looks like I'm gonna have to come back for this one. Yeah, I think 3 coins is all I need, but... how far can I get? Well, at least I can get the golden banana out of it. Nope, I called him Sigma because I just beat Zero Time Dilemma the day before we adopted him, and I was very, I don't think much of Zero Time Dilemma itself, but I love Zero Escape, and Sigma was my favorite character from it, so... it was the obvious solution. .360 no-scope to that guy.
Get out.
It's like, why can't Sigma be chill like Leaf? All Leaf does is just sleep on my bed all day and eat a bunch and get really fat. It's cute, but you know, get her to stop eating all the time, because... oh boy, she's getting very fat and it's probably not healthy. Like, we leave the pantry door open. She figured out how to open the cat food crate. Crate's not the right word for it. Yeah, this container that latches closed, and she figured out how to open the latch, so if I ever forget to close the pantry door, she just immediately gets in and starts eating. So I weigh it down with a jug of vinegar just in case I forget. Simple solutions to complex problems. Does anyone remember the show Life with Derek? It's a Disney Channel, a Disney Channel show. and probably introduced a lot of kids to the idea of incest. Didn't mean they accepted it. Just opened their eyes to it. There, I can become tiny now, as my name evidenced. Thy will be done. Kind of wish each Kong had their own individual health bar. I would love to switch to another Kong and give my girl a bit of a break. I am not good enough to be trusted with this girl. No, it was like the show's concept was it was like two people got married, and oh, I forgot that was an actual banana I could grab. You know, when I was young, I always thought the in symbol was an I from a distance, and I didn't realize till I was like 16 that it was a Nintendo logo. Oh yeah, to get it there. I'm gonna grab that banana before I forget. Can't remember if it's DK's or Chimnus. Oh, I guess they do all have their own individual thing. Okay, or you get healed when you're in the barrel is probably the more likely option. Alright, now I'm totally done with DK, because I just have to turn in his blueprint and I get his final banana. Tiny Kong ahoy! But yeah, these two people get married and they bring their kids all together and their family, and there's like way too much sexual tension between the main character and the titular Derek. Like a significant amount of sexual tension. It's like, is this a family learning to come together in love, or are these two literally just gonna bone when the cameras are off? Okay, so... there's gotta be a tiny barrel in here somewhere, because I know there's a little tiny place for Tiny Kong to go into. I just don't know exactly where it is. Yeah, probably exactly like that. Could the barrel be in here? I thought Tiny just kind of shoots through the water. In a 3D space, I think she looks a little silly. Let's see if I can snipe these bananas. Now you kind of got a Space Invader it because these the feathers give you a very poor. They're like because they're so flat, they give you a very poor idea of where they reside spatially. What's in here? Nothing! It's a wall. I'm sure I'd realize that if my brightness was up. But my brightness is not up, because it's at the perfect brightness to enjoy a nice PS4 game. Which I also haven't turned on in a while, because I've been playing Xenoblade 2. Not really liking it all that- oh, duh! Look, it's even surrounded by crystal coconuts, and I'd realize that if I wasn't a big snoopo. Yeah. I really cut the run speed, huh? I'm gonna waste my crystal coconuts just getting over here. Down you go. I have to get my vaguely 2D banana. My vaguely 2B banana. Guess I can... Nope, it's not letting me, Oh, my. I was gonna say, like, do I just have to fight a certain amount, or... Okay. But my... It's also not decreasing, so that's wonderful. So that's all in here? I'm sure that was English in some dialect of English. I think that was all that was here. Given that the camera's fighting me every step of the way, I'll just have to assume then, won't I? I'm alive! We can grow home. We can get big rapidly. Your inflation fetish is welcome here. I feel like it should be possible to keep going, but I also feel like we've kind of... I can't have explored every nook and cranny. Because the thing is, I know there's some stuff we can only do with Chunky Kong, but I don't know if I have to come back with the other Kongs, with abilities that we might get later. I have a guide open that I can check, but it's like, I have no idea what you do with this. So I'm actually going to check that real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff using other Kongs, so let's head on to the big area, because that's apparently where I have to go. To obtain yet another banana. Bananantis. Because there was a tiny barrel around here, yeah? Just don't quite recall off the top of my head. I'm actually surprised that worked. There's probably some reason I should be in there. Or else they wouldn't give me a specific reason to actually, go in there. Or a specific way to go in there with her. So there's something, yeah? Like I said, as Angry Aztec is usually the only time I ever bother going for 100%, and I give up at the level after this one, so... A lot of this is unfamiliar territory. That we all get to explore together. It's basically a blind LP. And you all love those, right? We all like blind LPs. In Minecraft. Blind LPs. Alright. I've used that saxophone pad, yeah? Okay, I don't actually think there was a reason to... Hello, what are you? Aha! Wonderful. How do I get that? Alright, friend. It was rude. Yeah, it's like if I streamed Blind Fire Emblem. Oh, except I did that with Sacred Stones, so... How did that go? It went okay. I didn't hate Sacred Stones. It was stressful, but I didn't hate it. No, because once I start getting to endgame and like my units are good, it's like, okay, rad. I can start actually having fun with this game instead of just being stressed out the whole time. Oh hey, this is Lanky's some bitch. Come back here. Wonderful. Look at that, guys. We discovered something new. We can keep going. Yeah, I've been told Sacred Stones is one of the easiest games. It was still hard for me in some points. Surprised that worked out. Oh my god, is this what we're gonna do? Yikes. Because what if I saved a point and really just made it a... I can't really rely on that because Nintendo 64 save states take... I don't even know if it's like all Nintendo 64 restore points, but DK64's very long time to actually go through. I was gonna say, don't make me go through that one, yikes. Oh lord! I did it! Fucking Christ. Stressful. But we did it, guys. We're better human beings because of the trials that we've faced. Fuck. Well, yeah, watermelon is nice, cool, and refreshing, and lava is not, so it obviously makes sense that falling into lava, watermelon is the cure. Oh my god! Oh, my. And I know I can't relax until I get to this barrel, because I know there's a purple fuck around. We can get in here, we can heal. We can be tempted by money. Oh, okay, we're all good, guys. I feel like we have to come back to that one then, yeah? That's something we have to wait until we get another power-up. Right? Or is that not hers? So I'm looking at all the other ones and, Blueprint. Blueprint. I already made that joke, damn. Yeah, this isn't hers. Whose is that? Who does that belong to? Whomst? Stephen, tell me, you're the one who did all the playing here. How do I keep going forward as a person? Tell me what it means to be a productive member of society, you job-having fool. God, I hate that. That would make sense. Worry about it later, because I got scarabs to race, and I went to the entirely wrong one. Yeet! Because I feel like we're almost there, viewers. We're gonna get her 5th. We're gonna get her 15th. Her 15th reason to not live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's got them She's got that horizontal. She got them distance. Oh, yeah. Is there someplace I can enter? Is that tiny little... Hello. The Kish said she's going to install a damn Daniel Minecraft mod. I don't want to race that Beetle. I'm gonna have to, but doesn't mean I want to. If me, I'm small. Pick me up and put me in your purse. I feel like there was a reason I had to be tiny, yeah? Would you make me tiny if I had no reason to be? I gotta check to be absolutely sure. I don't want to waste my, Run up the stairs and play tiny saxophone. The hizzity-yuck are you talking about? You know, I think there's something I just haven't done as Diddy yet. I feel like that would be the most obvious of solutions. I say, don't you just drop me right in front of it. I want my tag barrel, damn it. I should have grabbed it. You know what? I can still grab them. There's nothing stopping me from going back and improving myself. Remember, viewers, there's always an opportunity to fix what you messed up. Unless there isn't, in which case I'm sorry. That's comics' helpful advice for the day. You can always fix what you broke unless you can. Oh, that's where this banana was. Lit. How did I never come up here? Ow. I've smashed his coccyx. Which is a funny word. I think that's just your tailbone, right? Your coccyx. Why'd they have to give it such a funny name? It was like, dude, what if it was just, like, the person who was, like, naming it, like, they was just messing around with his bro, and he's like, ah, sick cock, bro, and he's like, let's call this coccyx. That's how scientists do it, yeah? Yeah, I should realize this is an ocarina of time, and I can't just bloof my way through this. Can't just barrel roll my way to victory. I'm being abducted! She's taking me to France. And down I go. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna save the state, because I really don't want to have to do that every single time. I've got a notification on YouTube. Okay. Well, here, wouldn't it be best to save right here? Alright. Get ready to laugh at me, my friends, because I'm not too good at this. And I have no idea how the Wii U is gonna affect it. Oh my god, it's so fast! I've got a distinct feeling this is not going to go as well as I'd like it to. It's like the race in Super Mario 64, except somehow I'm even worse at this. Oh no, look at all that money I gave up. Look at all that care I have to have because we live in a capitalist hellscape society. Donkey Kong 64 is just about the proletariat taking on royalty. It's an allegory for the French Revolution. Totally be a NASCAR driver. Look at all these walls. Thanks, game. Ah, piece of shit. Oh my god. Alright, how about I just keep saving halfway through this? Well, dying is pretty unlucky if you really think about it. No, you leave me alone, you fucking Beetle. That don't impress me much. I mean, the Beetle can't be taking these turns any faster, right? If it's a bad idea, I'll suffer the consequences later. Sounds like a problem for future me, as Kish would say. It was a problem for current me. Alright. Alright. Viewers, I apologize. This is something I made you watch. You were like, let's go see how Comic's doing today. You were like, maybe we can have a good laugh. I mean, his name is Comic, right? He's gotta be funny, but then, why I keep doing it? It's gotta be funny eventually, right? But no, it never ended up being funny. We're all like, Comic, stop being an idiot. And he wouldn't stop. Boy, this cheating bastard! Do I have to have 50 coins? Let's see if I can cut it with fewer. Alright. Boy, this fucking bug! Cause you gotta take these turns slow, cause you'll just die otherwise. I swear, I gotta just win. I think that's my issue. I keep losing when the game expects me to win, I think is my main issue. Yeah, I realize I need a certain amount of coins to win. Alright, I just lost. Wait a minute. What if I rolled into his butt and made him slow down? I got this. Viewers, I think I've won. Alright, well, next time. Gosh! Stephen, how did we do this? There were a lot of bullshit moments when you and I played this. Alright, cool. Wait, this is... You know you can just kill yourself. There's no real point in save stating, because you can just go right into it. I don't think I have any ults on YouTube. Oh, doing much better. I'm gonna save with this lead. I feel like I'm doing better. And I also don't feel like I'm gonna get that lucky again. Well, saw that happen in real time. Fucking game. Alright, I gotta... Who decided you need to have coins and also take first? That feels a little sadistic. To have two rules placed against you. I don't think I have enough money. You have to get like every coin, don't you? I don't have every coin. Some of these you just can't take it fast enough because you just bump off walls. Pounding. Lit! We did it! I worked out better than I thought it would. Honestly, I think that was good. I was really worried about that one. We'll worry about worry about Lanky Kong's handstand race in the future. Take this opportunity to see where my last banana for Lanky is, because I have no idea.
Oh, banana.
Maze Temple, because I think I got everyone's blueprints, but do I have... No, I don't think I have Diddy's blueprint. I know I've got Lanky. Wait, I never went back for Lanky's, did I? Shit, let me check. I don't think I went back for Lanky's blueprint. Ah, damn it! I never went back for that. Even more importantly, I didn't retain any of the info from looking at the guide. So at least I can drop off DKs, because that means there's still more to this stream, viewers. There's only an hour and 15 in. I thought we were longer. It's felt like longer.
Oh, banana.
Alright, so back into that temple we go, because apparently one of Lanky's bananas is still in there. It's still up there. The Cortex Vortex. I wouldn't mind doing Crash. No, I feel like I'd get the same issue. Of, thinking it'll be more fun than I actually... What is this setup? I'll take that. We take those. I was gonna say, I don't know how anyone could speedrun this, and I realized, you know, you play a game enough, you could eventually speedrun it. If I had good luck with bots, I could probably speedrun old school RuneScape free to play. There are speedruns for it. So, like, people have done, like, how fast can they get complete up to Recipe for Disaster. And I think you can do it sub 24 hours. Like, if you just play straight, you can do it in one day. Which is insane, because it's a lot of fucking quests that I didn't finish until, I just finished Recipe for Disaster on my main. And, how many hours in am I? I'm almost... I think I had like 900 hours on the account before I completed Recipe for Disaster. Okay, this is the right one. That's another issue with this. I have no idea where I'm going half the time, even in areas that I've been through 100 times. There's big and then there's empty. That's the issue with this, is that there's no like defining like landmarks. Oh, into the sky I go. Is there any point in completing this again? I don't think so. Oh, it's worse if I fuck up, I just go right back to what I was doing. Nothing! Wonderful. Recipe for Disaster is like a huge quest in RuneScape that you need to complete a shitload of quests for, and you get the best glove slot equip in the game. For, I think? Yeah, I think Barra's gloves is best in slot for pretty much every situation you could imagine. Because it's best for range, best for mage, best for combat. At least to my knowledge. There might be something from like raids, because I haven't bothered with a lot of raids content. Because guess who can't do raids? Because, well, it's not even a matter of not having friends who play RuneScape. I don't have the stats for raids. He gets bigger. Oh, that's how we get to it. God, I figured it would be, like he's like Twin Tail ability. But I would be wrong. Oh, they're kissing. Oh, how cute. This is probably timed.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Keep the turtle spinning by feeding the snakes melons. I wonder what the meta for this game is. Like, if I'm not supposed to be reloading so often. Or if you can let them spin for a little bit, maybe that's more efficient. I also feel like I wouldn't risk that. Why do snakes want watermelon? They're carnivores. Cool, so I just have to pick up the blueprint for Lanky and the blueprint for Diddy, and we'll be done with Angry Aztec. Well, until we get Chunky, but I mean, we still have to go back to not Fungi Forest, Jungle Japes with Funky. There was a special warp. Where is it? It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Wherefore art thou, warp? Oh, there you are. Literally right next to the other one. This is another, like, style, like, I'd love to make a game for. I talked about, like, not knowing to code. I'd love to make, like, with all the computing power we have now, like, we can make games like Nier Automata. Like, apparently, there are more polygons in 2B's butt in Nier Automata than there are in the entirety of the Nintendo 64 version. I already did the Chamber of the Sound minigame. There are more polygons in 2B's butt in Nier Automata than there are in the entirety of Ocarina of Time. So I'm like, imagine, with all that space, imagine if we made an N64 adventure RPG that, like, had the graphical style of something like Ocarina of Time, but was, like, as big as, like as big as Skyrim or something. Like, I think that'd be really fun to make. Because, like, we've had retro revivals where people make, like, 8-bit and 16-bit RPGs. So, like, give me something that looks like a early 3D PS1 or N64 game. I think that'd be really cool. Alright, now I just need to know where, Diddy's... Ah, on the top of the temple. On the top of that big bed, it's better to this. Wonderful. Oh, I thought the game froze for a second. It lagged really hard. That was not what I was getting at. Ah, to play as a speck of dust on 2B's bottom. Be an interesting concept to play an entire game as a butt. A video game adaptation of The Day My Butt Went Psycho. Where is Diddy's rocket barrel? That's at the first large desert area. Go to the Diddy button. The barrel's on top of one of the trees. Well, not this one. There you are. There you are. There, the barrel was on top of one of the trees. That is not where barrel belongs. Yeah, you can usually avoid crashes pretty reliably by saving and
Okay.
just continue, like, not just reloading save states over and over again, because that's the same issue Akito Monster Heart Gold has on Heart Gold Soul Silver has on DS emulators. Constantly reloading from save states will glitch the game out much easier. Well, wanted to avoid that, but thanks, game. Alright, well, back to that barrel we go. I hate the rocket barrel. controlling jetpacks, like, flight sort of controls like this on the N64 were gimmicks. And they were not very good gimmicks. Because, like, Star Wars Shadow of the Empire had it too, and it's like, maybe you should consider not. The right one. I don't even think I have everyone's bananas, do I? But not what I meant to do. I feel like I say that a lot. Well, regardless, we'll worry about that when, once we come back to Chumbertus. We come back here with Chumbertus, rather. Chumbercules. Well done, Diddy Kong. You get another banana, you cool kid. Throw oranges in the trash can and you too can obtain bananas. It's like alchemy. Equivalent exchange. If you trade a banana, you get orange. Alright, so that should be all 5 bananas for the current Kongs we have, so we can take on the boss. Yeah, I know you only need the 75, but I want them. I can't just leave bananas hanging around. They'll be lonely. You think Mikey can move his dick like that? Could homeboy dick stand if the situation called for it? You know what I really want? And I really wish I had I could go back in time and do it. A copy of Pokemon Stadium 2 for the Nintendo 64, because, like, my god. It's rare. It's not even that it's rare, it's just that... What in God's fucking name is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Oh my god, how long has this been? Has this always been in the game? Huh. Eat up, you fat slut. It's like when I was in high school, it was like 15 bucks on eBay, and now it's like 40, and I'm like, ah, so close. If you moved like another inch, you could reach it, you lazy shit. Have I seen that before? I really don't remember that. Eat these spicy red bananas, you... If I hit that button one more time, I'm just gonna excise it. Oh yeah, sorry that you were 1 polygon away from it. Lazy bastard. Mother brought me a soda because she is good. Look, it's him. It's Spyro the Dragon, the Dagron. Now he's dead. But I think Diddy kind of deserved it because he was an asshole. Because how would you feel like if your kid was just like, oh hey look, a funny monkey, and then you just killed it? Like the monkey just killed your baby. And like didn't just kill it, but like stomped on it, like went out of its way. This is one of the coolest fights. I love, I think his name is Dogadon. I think it's a really cool, design, and it moves really nicely. It's got nice animations. Like, for some reason, I always imagine a Charizard acting like that. I could see naming a Charizard Dogadon. I really like this fight. I mean, it's basic. It's pretty much just the first one reskinned with a funny dragon. Oh, it's over. I remember that being longer. I must be thinking of, because that one gets reused later. So what do you think the pig and the hippo do when no one's around? Like, I'm not implying, like, haha, do they fuck? But it's like, what do you do for fun? You live in this weird, sparkly hellscape. And the only joy in your life is the weird, multicolored bananas that a bunch of funny monkeys bring to you. What do you do with your day at that point? I sneezed. Never seen anyone shorten Joe's name to Owl. It's great. My depth perception, more like my death perception, because I'm aware that I'm dying. What's up, Leaf? But like, do you think they're funny YouTube men? Like, they go on YouTube and stream Fortnite? Do you think they make Fortnite YouTube poops? That's a thing people do nowadays, right? Is making YouTube poops still in vogue? Why don't I get all of my HP back when I surface? This is a dumb... Leaf, what do you think of this game? She's just staring at the, me moving the joystick. We did it! He's so happy. Look at the funny crocodile man do his business. We did it! We can go to the fucked factory. I think that one leads us into the Gloomy Galleon, and I hate that area. Like, I thought if you think Angry Aztec was too big, haha, my man, my woman, my pussy, and my crack, you have not experienced big. Until you've experienced the Gloomy Galleon. No, not spelled like that, Leaf. No, I named her Leaf because she is the color of sunlight the dappled sunlight on a forest floor. Yeah, I am not a big fan of Gloomy Galleon. I know so little about the game beyond Gloomy Galleon. Like, I'm aware of what the levels are called, but I have almost no memories of them. Because if Steven's still here, like, even at daycare, like, I don't think any of us really bothered playing, like, Fungi Forest, Crystal Caverns, or Creepy Castle. I feel like we were always either futzing around with the multiplayer or, like, the earlier levels. I remember Fungi Forest, and I remember a couple of people playing it, but as far as levels go, that and Crystal Caverns are the one I have the least memories about. So much so that I'm not even sure if that's what the level is called. Like, I'm aware of one section. Like, I just remember one specific hallway and nothing else. You just spin through it. You just spin to win. Just sit and spin. She is here! Donkey must climb to the top floor. Futz is a funny word. Funny monkey. Can I don't think I have the ability to pull levers yet. Let's find out. No, that's a power-up we get. The ability to pull levers, because we're too stupid to pull a lever. Yeet! Now while we look at this fun cutscene, I can drink my soda. It's too cold. I don't like cold soda. Or no, I don't like refrigerated cold soda. It tastes great when it's chilled from ice. Refrigerated cold soda just tastes, bad. Or not bad, it's just not as good. I don't know how to explain it. Welcome to the Frantic Factory. I thought it was Freaky Factory. No, I knew it was who's the... What do I fucking know? There he is, our last boy. Chunky doesn't like heights. Alright, so, let me kill this guy because he's in the way of me telling, I think this guy might be invincible, actually. Yeah, no, turns out a bomb to the face is usually enough to kill something. So, this button right here, I don't remember which daycare I saw it at, but no one had pressed, or like it had already been pressed, and I was like, what could that button lead to? And it haunted young me. Like, I wanted a Nintendo 64 just to find out what this button did. Like, so much so that I had dreams about what this button would, about what this button led to. Like, actual dreams about what this phantom button could have possibly done. And you know what it does? It opens a goddamn door. Childhood dreams. It opens a goddamn door.
Okay.
Well, let's see where that goes. At least we can satisfy some of my old dreams. I dreamt about video games a lot as a kid. Had a lot of Pokemon Gold dreams. Still do, actually. I dream about Pokemon Gold a lot. Oh, this is a good working camera. And all that here are 10 bananas. 10 bananos. I think I got more than enough coins for DK. Stop putting those in the game now. I guess there's no real reason to take them out, especially since all the enemies respawn. I have to give myself a promotion. There's Chinko Kong. That came out a lot worse than I meant for it to. Hey viewers, look, it's you! There you go, it's you. Okay, I'm kidding, I love you all. I guess we can keep going, it seems to be pushing us towards an area. Being carried by you on a map. And away I go. Shoot me into the abyss, Daddy. I honestly thought I missed that. Oh, missed those, so... I need my Bannoners. I need my Steve Bannons. It goes so fast, like... I calm down and, like, see the bananas that I'm shooting for. Right now I have to choose between Cool Thing and Banano. Of course I'll go back because I like Cool Thing. Actually, no, I think, yeah, it loops back. Me and Steven, when we were playing, we would close our eyes and have the other person say when to hit A, and that's how we would get through those, and it was fun, and it didn't work a lot of the time. It was always very exciting when it did work. But as for right now, I think now's well, now let's hit this before we call it a stream for tonight. I think that's timed. And again, it might not. Anyway, we'll worry about this all next time. So, thank you all very much for joining me for the stream. Had a blast. And next time, I sincerely doubt we'll finish Frantic Factory, but maybe we will, and we'll have fun the whole time no matter what happens. So, my name is Comic Fire. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope you'll continue to do so next week. Same time? Well, not same time. Probably 7 p.m. I just didn't because, you know how it goes. So, next stream will be on Saturday night with more Persona Q. See you all then! Look at me, I haven't hit the stop streaming button yet, but